coup d'etats are back in Africa, unfortunately, and we are seeing the Sahel region as the epicenter. Countries like Mali have had coup d'etats recently, but also there was an attempted coup d'etat in Niger, and now we have a coup d'etat in Burkina Faso. So this is a very worrying concern, and it shows that democracy is becoming a second place. So the main reason is that democracy is failing the people, and the military is stepping in that gap. And this is what is happening across the Sahel, as we've recently seen in Burkina Faso. I think one of the reasons why the coup in Burkina Faso has happened is the Burkina government has not had an effective strategy to deal with the jihadist situations. The regional coordination in managing the jihadist flow from Libya to Mali, from Mali to the borders with Burkina Faso and Niger has been very poor. And what we've seen is an increase in the capacity of jihadist groups to continuously occupy ungoverned spaces, within these countries. And that has directly affected the economic situation of these nations. So what we're seeing here is a repeat of what happened in Mali. It is the same thing that is happening in Burkina Faso. One of the biggest challenges of the current increase in coup d'etats is that, for example, the ECOWAS countries that have been impacted much more are experiencing less and less confidence in democratic processes. So this is really a major concern within the region, because as long as coups continue to succeed, coups will continue to take place. So it's a big challenge for the region. It's a big challenge for the African continent, for the African Union. One of the key things that we've seen amongst these coups and foiled coups d'etats, especially in the Sahel, is the influence of international countries, is the influence of international links and connections between these coups. And geopolitics has become a very strong point. For example, in the situation of Mali, the Malian government has said that France is responsible for the increase and for aiding and abetting some of these jihadist groups in the region. So they are now leaning towards countries like Russia and China. I think African countries need to look towards having some kind of a united front towards coup d'etats. But also, I think each government needs to look at its unique situation. Development and security should be based on a country's capacity. So I am looking towards an Africa, where each African country will, look at its unique characteristics, but also work as a team, because Africa is a continent, that could be very powerful, if it had peace, security, and stability.